Welcome to Tabletop Gamer Online and the Sapphire Knight campaign. Characters this session: Nicole as Claire, a fighter cleric; Michael as Gardus, a fighter paladin; James as Krellick, a fighter; Chris as Drick, a fighter warlock; Jess as Lyric, a fighter bard; Alan as Yeshua, a fighter ranger; Mo as the semi-human dungeon master. Last session follow-up. Yeshua fires an arrow with the red gem and breaks the concentration of the necromancer. The party finds some kobolds gnawing on bones, and they ignore each other. They reach the memorial chamber and find a ghoul. They move forward to attack the ghoul and get ambushed by the skeletons and the necromancer. Gabi rescues Krellick from certain death. Krellick goes crazy for a minute, attacks Krellick and misses. Claire, tired of the boys mucking up, shoots the necromancer in the face with sacred flame. The necromancer dies. The party levels up and takes a long rest before heading back to camp the next morning. This episode's highlights: the party leaves the tower for the 5-mile trip back to camp. They stumble upon a patrol from Hester. They have total surprise on the patrol. Claire shoots one of the goblins in the chest, almost killing it. The rest of the party, even with advantage and surprise, miss every attack. Eventually they take down 2 goblins and the orc. They try and save the life of the orc with Spare the Dying, only to find out he was dumb as a box of rocks. When they fail to investigate the orc's odd jewelry, the Sapphire Knights earn a new enemy. Yay! The party returns to Loch Breck to find a small festival going on. It appears a trading caravan has come to the camp. The party hatches an elaborate plan to sneak into Bebin's tent. Krellick and Gardus will be the distraction as they enter a bare-knuckle fighting contest in the center of camp. Lyric the Bard of Bards introduces the fighters from the Sapphire Knights with a wonderful and moving poem.
There once was a jolly band, a reckless bunch of fools, who traveled by sea and land, swinging swords and stakes no rules. Faced with a choice between two, they climbed one tall tower, to shoot a flame arrow true, then raced to use their power. Once they were on the right trail, they fought a terrible ghoul. It seemed like they would fail, but strong Krellick was no fool. He killed the beast in a clash, and climbed the tall tower steps. Hit by a magic flash, Krellick was knocked down next. The others ran to attack, their arrows and spells flew true. Gabi went to distract, and then tossed his friend askew. Though they weren't strong as most, they fought hard with all their might. They were ready to boast, prepared to win this long fight. They counted their small dragons, way before their eggs had hatched. They started their braggin', but they then heard a loud scratch. The necromancer dare escape. This filled the team with fear. Claire shot him in the face. And they never shed a single tear.
Though the poem was moving, the crowd may have not believed her after the fight, since both Krellick and Gardus were beat down by an 80-year-old in less than 18 seconds. Yeshua and Drick sneak around the camp, and into Bebin's tent, having little time to plot. They search and hide the evidence to incriminate Bebin. Somehow they seem to pull it off. And the incriminating trap is set. They notice by using most of their inspiration points that Bebin has one of the funny amulets around her neck, and they fear it may be a sending and fireball gem like the orc was wearing. They need a plan to incriminate or save this young girl. Is she being exploited by the lords of sin, or is she a willing servant?
So last week, you guys finished the Towers of Waiting. You cleared the Towers of Waiting. You killed Bren, the necromancer, after clearing the other tower, which of Droghag, the hobgoblin. And you recover quite a bit of stuff. Gabi searched all of the floors, the 2 towers, and he finds a dagger, a necromancer's spellbook, a note from Thomas de Locke to Bren, a quarterstaff, a silver ring, 1,600 copper pieces, 1,050 silver pieces, 60 gold pieces, a silver brooch, a brass tobacco pipe, some paper with writing on it that looks like a code, 4 potions of healing, a scroll of alarm, a scroll of unseen servant, and some gemstones. The gemstones are all entered into your inventory, and there's a lot of different kinds, so they're just in the party sheet. The note from Thomas de Locke, let me read that out of the party inventory here. And I'm going to drop this into chat so you can see it closer. Says, Bryn, which is the necromancer, you've been away from our master's side for too long. You need to finish your work and return to me. We have an offensive to plan for the spring. The armistice has just given us enough time to build our forces and secretly relocate large groups of our warriors within the major cities that we need to sack. We will need your skills at making the dead of the enemies rise and fight for us. With this victory, we'll make even the conquest of the Lords of Sin look feeble. Thomas Dulac, General of Afghan the Black. Afghan the Black.
I don't think he's going to be doing much raising.
Do we recognize any of those names, Thomas or the General?
No, you know Afghan the Black. He's a wannabe Lord of Sin.
Oh, okay.
A rather powerful wizard, a magic user. You also remember you had that note from Carla Hemsford of Hester. A note of is a personal note of Carla Hemsford of Dragonspur City. It's a love letter from a man, the body that you found, to his wife, telling him that he found a job in it's a little gross but steady work helping the priest of the church of Bestra caring for the dead. He said he's setting all of his month's pay so she can care for the newborn twins. He closed with love and very much, and he's folded up 2 gold pieces, but you now notice the 2 gold pieces are missing from the note.
So, Aflin the Black, how do you spell his first name?
I think it's in the note.
Is it A-F-L-E-N or I-N?
A-F-E-J-I-N.
Well, I had that way off.
Okay, so you're on this path. I need some perception checks across the board.
I don't know what I did. I did the wrong thing.
I'll get you lyric. Where are you?
Wait,
Perception.
I found it. Yay! I found it.
Okay, cool.
I was on the wrong screen. I got the wrong.
He didn't roll any better.
I didn't roll any better.
He rolled a 10 and still got a 9.
It's cool.
Okay.
It was just destiny, you know?
Way to go, Claire.
That wasn't Claire. That was lyric.
No, I'm talking about her nat 20 and my nat 20.
Okay, so
We see everything.
Everything.
It's good because I don't see squat.
I'm blind today.
Obviously. You
I
got
didn't
2.
I got a 10. About average.
Yeah, Drick don't see nothing.
Nada.
Yeah, there's like, hold on. Yep, I got hands. I can see those.
He sees the trees.
about 50 feet ahead of you, on the path, you see a goblin, followed by another goblin, and an orc.
That's hard.
What are they wearing?
Do they look like a war party?
They're armed. And their clothing looks the same, even though, the orc and the goblins aren't the
It's
same.
like armor or leather or whatever.
Like they're wearing the same colors.
Okay. Do I recognize the colors?
No, you don't recognize them.
Okay. Well, we got 2 goblins and an orc up ahead.
I would give Drick a history check with advantage since he's from this area.
Okay.
I tell everybody, look, there's 2 goblins and an orc up ahead, and I'm doing it quietly. Get ready. We might have to defend ourselves.
Okay.
So we shouldn't be all. Dun, 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 dun,
You
dun,
believe that you can't swear to it, but you believe these are the colors of the city of Hester.
I let everybody know I believe these are the colors of the city of Hester.
Hey Mo, do they act like they see us?
They do not see you yet. You believe from their coloring, Drick, you believe they're one of the patrols from Hester, the ones you guys saw tracks about earlier on the way out to the towers.
Oh, that's one of the cities we don't want to be in, right?
It's an occupied city, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember something about they told us before we left to go to the towers that there would be
Patrols
from Hester, but I don't remember if we should avoid them.
That we were to avoid them, or take them out if we couldn't. My axe is sharp and ready.
The past notes would have said something to the effect of, you need to watch out for the patrols from Hester.
Okay, yeah. All right.
So I suggest we get off the trail and hide. Wait till they come by and we ambush them.
Can I just put an arrow in an eye?
We might want one of them alive.
We could keep one alive.
Arrow in the eye wouldn't kill him, technically.
Okay, can I call a timeout for a second? The last 3 times that we've gone head into a battle without thinking it, we almost lost 2 or 3 of you.
I got this.
Watch this.
Who said anything about running in? I was just going to stand right here.
Yeah, let them come to us. They may come in as pincushions, but they'll come.
We can
James,
ambush them,
hiding in the
get a
building,
surprise attack on all, but whatever.
Krellick,
Well,
Okay.
hey,
Krellick
what
needs
if-
a t-shirt that says, hold my beer.
Yeah.
what if we put on a distraction and you guys went around to the backside to surprise them?
That ain't me. I'm going to clink like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're the distraction.
I'm the distraction.
Noises.
That's fine. I'll get out there and do a jig.
So they're moseying along. So they're not in a hurry. They're, kind of sightseeing and looking around, but they're not paying attention.
Are they coming towards us or going away from us?
Coming towards you.
I'm a fan of being stealthy and hiding and letting them come to us.
All right. Why don't you guys hide and me and Gardus can... Because I'm just saying, we're not the stealthy type.
Like
So
none
we
of you
can
guys are. None of you guys-
Not
As
really.
a group, I'm a +5 on stealth.
I think
Plus
I'm a
5 with
minus
disadvantage. It's still not much.
Why?
Not much.
Why disadvantage?
What kind of armor do you wearing?
Chain?
Exactly.
That's why.
That's why.
You could try to hide. You can try to get in those bushes
We
there
can-
on top.
Yeah, we can try.
I'm gonna try to hide behind a tree.
We don't hide. Told you. We can't hide for nothing.
Well, it's better than not hiding at all.
You guys are knights. You're not really meant to hide.
See? We're not hiding.
It's not gonna
Okay.
happen.
I yell out, charge!
Charge.
Most of my, to be fair, most of the creatures I'm hunting have the intelligence of zombies because they can't be far. So I don't need to hide from them. I just walk up and cut their heads off.
Okay. So goblin number 2, you're gonna get the surprise round. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So you're gonna move down. Goblin 2, Goblin 3. Claire, you're the first in this order.
How far away are they?
Try to keep the orc alive so we can get some info.
Okay. I'll move up a little bit and fire an arrow at them. 30 right there is my movement.
Okay, you'll be pretty close to him.
Yeah, but I'm hoping for these trees right here, And I'll fire at Goblin 2 since it's first on the list.
Yeah.
I hit it.
Nice hit.
Oh, I just damaged myself.
You hit so hard that the recoil had damaged you.
I got it.
Thank you.
He goes, "Ooh," and he kind of bends to the side, but he's still standing. You can tell he hurt him pretty good. You got him square in the chest.
They probably
He's
seen
just
me.
walking down the woods, and all of a sudden, an arrow sticking out of your chest. You go, ow!
And I'll say, lay down your weapons.
Drick, you're
Your
up.
weapon will kill you all.
Wouldn't that be an
All right.
intimidation check?
Yeah, when they get surrounded their turn, they'll have a chance to interact before they decide to attack.
I'm not necessarily trying to intimidate. I am just like speaking. It's up to them.
Come on, Drake.
I'll move there.
Okay.
And I will hold my attack to see what their response to Claire's threat will be.
Okay.
If they seem aggressive, I'll go ahead and attack with my crossbow.
Okay. So holding action on crossbow. Go ahead and end your turn. I'll remember it.
Okay.
Krellick.
Krellick goes up to there. That's his full 30. He misses, and he will just stand there and wait.
It was a
Call that-
warning shot.
Yep. And it's like, come to Papa.
That was a warning shot.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Go ahead and end your turn there. Your turn, Alan.
Yeah. I'm going to move to right there.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my turn. If they attack, then I will return attack.
Okay.
And I will go into reckless.
Okay. Lyric, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Do we have an advantage because we kind of like just attacking from behind? No.
Nope.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do crossbow.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this dude right here.
Miss.
Dang. Point blank range.
Another warning shot.
I did say I was going to distract him.
That's all we're doing.
So the first arrow flies to the air, sinks it deep into his chest. He just about killed the goblin, and the rest of you just kind of shoot in the air.
We're like, I knew I couldn't see.
You're not giving You're not giving a lot of confidence to Nicole's threat. You're not.
Well, no, it's their warning shots.
Those are warning shots, you fools.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I got for now. You're welcome.
All right. You can take that as a they didn't heed your advice. So that means we'll go back up here to Drick.
All right. I will shoot my crossbow at the orc. Nice.
Wounded. Good job. Who else was holding? Yeshua was holding.
Okay, so I said I would go reckless, which I believe is that. And then I will attack with the longsword. And I will stump my toe in the process and trip past him. Oh, it says attack rolls against you have advantage.
It gives both.
Start.
It gives it both ways.
Okay.
It gives you advantage on your attack, and it gives them advantage to attack you.
So do you want me to roll another D20?
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. And you rolled a 3? Yeah, you didn't get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get there.
I still tripped.
That's a total
It's
of an
better.
8. It's a total of an 8, right? So, yeah.
It's better.
His AC is greater than 8, just so you know. So now it's Gardis' turn.
All right. I am going to move up
Okay.
next to Lyric,
All right.
and I'm going to hit the goblin. Or not the goblin, the orc.
I will give you advantage on that. I didn't read what
So-
that said.
I click on advantage.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yep.
Let's try that again.
Heavy means that he's hurting. In the D&D terms, he is hurting. Okay? And we're up to the next round. You get mad. It didn't change orders, so Goblin 2 is next. Runs to there and hit. Krellick's wounded. Goblin 3. And he does advantage. Like double advantage on that. But that's okay. Hit. Wounded. Yeshua's turn.
And what did he just hit me with? A scimitar?
Scimitar.
Huh. So I'm still reckless, right?
Right. Actually, it's for 1 round.
No.
You'd have to.
You'd have to
It doesn't last like rage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. So I have to do it each round?
Yep. Yes.
Why is it still not giving me advantage? I guess I have to click advantage?
No.
It's
do you
written there.
have
I
the-
think there's just a problem with the syntax. I'll have to look at it.
All right, so I'll attack him again now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Are you just dragging it to chat, or are you dropping the?
I'm dropping it on him.
Character?
Oh, you have to drop it on yourself.
Oh, I have to drop it on myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're casting it on yourself.
The effect.
Effect.
Oh, I just have to hit the effect button. See, it says Joshua effect. Oh, okay, let me see.
If you'll, there's
Drag
like
that
a
to your person.
Aha!
there.
There we go.
Roll some damage.
Boom.
Dying.
And then I end my turn.
Okay.
You didn't hide either. You ran up there just like the rest of us.
He was talking to the guy he just killed.
I was talking to the goblin.
Oh, okay.
He's an orc. He talks to the guys he just killed.
And Claire did warn them.
I didn't hear that, Drake. Go ahead. Say that again.
I said, and Claire did warn them.
Yeah, she did. She warned him by sticking an arrow in his chest.
Best warning
It's
ever.
still a warning.
Go ahead, Drake. It's your turn.
My go? All right. Let's see if I can get there. Yeah. I moved there.
Okay.
And I will attack the Goblin 2 with my bastard sword.
Okay.
Huh.
Yes.
Guess not.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Cool. Gardas Hollowblade.
Okay. I'm going to hold my sword to the orc's throat and tell him to stand down.
Okay.
Do I need to roll intimidation or?
Sure. We'll do that.
I mean, why not?
Why not? That would be a... I get you. I hear you. And you wet yourself. When he yells back. When he... You get that little bit of spill.
Well, can I attack him now, or is that my turn?
Technically, since it was a call for a roll, it would have been your action.
I thought that would work.
Yeah, no. He's got a plus two. He's got a plus to it. He's supposed to roll intimidation with advantage, and he's got a plus 2. So
Oh,
he's a little rough. You could have picked the goblin and done really well. You could have done that.
yeah, I mean, he was right in front of me, so I mean, it was instinctual. Drop your sword.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell he was carrying. Drop your weapon.
Cool.
Oh, I love the try. It was a great try.
Yeah. All right. I'll let him retaliate. And my turn.
Okay. So he uses Great Axe, and since he has pretty much double advantage or disadvantage, he will use it here. Oh, well, you just threatened him. Should have done it the other way. He had advantage the other way. All right. Krellick, you're up.
I think I'm about tired of our friend here, and I get to roll this at advantage.
Depends on who you're attacking. If you're attacking the orc, then yes. If you're attacking the goblin, then no.
Yeah, the orc. I figure we'd save the goblin for some talking to.
Critical hit.
Boom.
So roll a 3.
Nice.
So roll a 3, yeah. That's probably what's going to happen. 18 points. Kaboom.
Orc is dying.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Unless I can say something to the goblin like, we need to talk to you now.
You can say it as a free action, but it won't be something that can be rolled on. If you do,
Okay.
it's too late.
Yeah.
Turn
All
around
right.
and like, let's have a nice little
Chat.
Claire, you're up. You're up, Claire.
Okay, let's see. For the heck of it, I will reach down and do Spare the Dying on Orc, and it's an it's an action. Hang on, it's not a bonus action.
It's a cantrip.
It is a cantrip. Why I was willing to use it.
These are the occupied people. These are the oppressors of this country, just so you know.
Okay, and y'all okay? So y'all are okay talking to the goblin and not the orc?
I think one's just as good as the other. They both going to know about the same info.
Well, the orc's the
Alrighty
leader,
then.
most likely.
Well, save the orc and we'll get rid of the goblin.
Lyric is after me, so I'm okay with that. I'll just go ahead and Spare the Dying on the orc.
Okay.
And so that he at least lives.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me. Nobody else is all that hurt. So, yep, in turn.
Lyric, you're up.
Okay, did the Spare the Dying kill him too?
It just brings him up to 0 hit points. He's not going to die.
He's still unconscious. He just does not have to make death rolls.
Got it. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds and move forward a little bit.
On who?
On the orc.
I wouldn't do that.
Can I do that?
No.
We want him unconscious. We want him unconscious.
We want the goblin dead.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Well,
'Cause
then, in
if
that
you cure
case...
wounds, he'll get up and hit you. He'll get up and hit you.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to confuse. I thought that was one of our dudes.
He's not friendly. He's not friendly.
Sadly. Okay. So we want this little guy. Can we walk through our friends?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to run forward here.
Well,
Okay.
excuse you.
Yeah, I just pushed him out of the way. And then I'm going to whack him with my stick.
You have advantage.
Okay.
Whack a goblin.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yep, because he's flanked.
Okay.
He's
So I
close
click
enough
the
to be
advantage
flanked,
button, and then I'll throw this on him.
Yeah.
Bet. Now, time to die. I mean, a little bit.
He's down. He's
A little
gone.
bit.
He's dying.
That's the end of combat.
I pull out my rope and I tie the orc up
Okay.
very tightly.
Okay. You tie him to a tree? Or just tie him there on a path?
Yes.
There was
Yes.
2 questions there. You only answered once.
Tie him to a tree.
While they're doing that, can I check the goblin for goodies?
Yes, you may.
And I'll check the orc.
Do I need to do what should I roll? Just investigation or?
Yep. If you would,
I'll help with that if I can.
you can check the other one there, Drake.
Nat 20.
Okay. I don't see nothing.
Okay, so Yeshua, that was investigation for checking the orc. Lyric, you picked up an additional 58 copper pieces. So now you have 1,658. On the orc, all you get from him is his great axe is still usable.
Cool.
So
Did you say we have a cart?
you have a cart.
Okay.
Yeah,
great axe.
it's back at the camp.
Yeah, Krellick's carrying it.
Yep,
Well,
along with 2 horses.
yeah. And the hay.
In the hay.
And the bits and the bridles.
Well, I'm highly impressed. So now what?
I'm dropping the great axe in your inventory.
Don't put it in mine. Put it in his.
I put it in the party sheet.
Yeah. Just I need to do a clarification here. Where it says encumbered, it says 80.
Yep.
And over here where it says current,
Yep.
it's greater than 80. That means I'm encumbered.
Correct.
Okay. So if I want to put some of this stuff in the cart when we get to it, how do I do that?
You put your backpack in the cart and put everything you
Okay.
want in the cart in your backpack.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that should move the numbers. If it doesn't move the numbers, then we make that little, we go ahead and drop the numbers there on the side for the weight.
Okay.
But if you ever need that stuff, it's going to take an action to get it.
Right.
Like the
If we're
rope.
near our cart.
Yeah. Like the rope.
Right.
Okay. Just saying, because, you're kind of fond of that rope.
I am. I've already used it.
The orc is still alive. What do you want to ask the orc?
I am probably the least intimidating of the group. I have negatives for that, so it's not me.
I run over and I slap him across the face and I say, "What's in the box?" Okay, I'm just playing. It was a
He
movie.
says, What box? What box?
"What's in the box?"
I asked him how many other patrols there are in this area.
Hey, don't I get to roll for intimidation or something? Come on.
You can do that. You can do that. You can do that.
Crazy person over here.
I'm just gonna do it, man. He's not scared.
Orc.
He should be at a disadvantage since he's hurt.
Actually, he would be at advantage other than he's tied up. He's an orc. It's one of his things. He gets advantage on intimidation rolls. So you don't. He has no clue where the box is, and he's definitely not afraid of you asking about the box.
I walk up to him and I put my blade under his neck, and I say, "How many other patrols are here?" Yeah, I fail walking up to him.
Do I need to even roll that? His
No,
bonus is higher than that.
You don't even have to. No.
You might want to try persuasion. Intimidation isn't working.
Try persuasion.
I tap my friend Yeshua on the back and I guidance him.
Guidance him? Okay.
Persuasion's the same as intimidation, so I don't see any difference.
Hey, Mo.
Huh?
I run up to him and I swing my axe just above his head. And I say, "Tell us what you know." And I will use intimidation.
Okay.
Hey, I like that guy.
Don't forget to ask about the box.
I said, "Tell us everything you know."
He starts talking.
Yeah, he does.
What do you want to know?
What are you doing out here this far?
Following the goblins.
So the goblins were your boss?
Today.
Who is their superior?
Superior? Superior?
Leader.
Yeah, who's their leader?
Oh, Drokag.
Okay. Who is Drokag's leader?
Drokag is leader.
Wait a minute, didn't we just kill him?
Yeah.
So that means they're from the tower.
Right.
So.
Well, Drokag was at the tower, but he is from Hester.
Right.
Okay, but he's dead.
Yes.
Okay.
They don't know that yet.
No.
Right.
Guess not.
So where's the box?
There's no box.
Okay.
Yes, there is. Grokek said there was.
No treasure?
I'm going to the tower so I can get paid.
Okay. So I walk over to Drick and Lyric and Claire, and I say, he has no useful information whatsoever. I say we just lop his head off and go on our merry way.
I like that plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it.
Wait a
One
minute.
vote.
You're knights. You can't kill a defenseless being.
So untie him and then kill him.
Actually, because he's an orc, yeah, you can.
That's true.
You want to be fair about it?
They
Cut him
can-
loose.
These people,
Wait,
these knights have the legal right to half kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're the oppressors, so we can get away with it.
Wait. We just read a letter, and I think you should ask.
Oh yeah.
Scroll.
What was that letter, Mo?
Ask the orc who is Thomas Dolok. Do you know who Thomas Dolok is?
Yeah, he's the big boss.
So he's Drokag's boss.
No. Yes. and
So-
no.
Where is Thomas Dolok?
Dragon Spur City.
Hey, I'm looking at the Farland map. Can you tell me where we are on it?
You're looking at the one with the green points.
Yes.
You're at the top with a green point on the right that says Camp Lockbreck. You're just north of that a ways.
Okay.
So you're about here.
Okay. And where's this Dragon Spur City or whatever?
That's Chris's hometown. That's where he's from.
Walmar?
Yeah, or Drick's hometown.
Is that the one that's way down there at the bottom there?
Oh
Nope.
no.
It's
Dragon Spur.
Dragon Spur
It's
City.
up. Is north of where we currently are. North.
No, it's not
Oh,
north.
I see it. I see
It's
it.
here.
It's west of us.
Yeah, west. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, I'm asking everybody what our plans are. Where are we going from here? So we
Right,
gotta
yeah,
get
we-
back to camp.
Yeah, to Lockbreck.
Okay, so we dispose of the orc and get my rope back, and then we head there.
Did we have any more questions? Oh, did we need to know, like, the Ephigen Black? Do we know where he's at?
No,
Oh,
you don't.
Afton the Black. Does he know about him?
You gonna ask him about that name?
Yes.
You see him visibly scared, and he no longer says another word.
I bend over and I look him straight in the eye and I say, all you got to do is shake your head. Is the black in Dragon Spur? And that's it.
You notice his heart rate is increase, and he is starting to sweat, and he says not a word.
Wow.
And I lop off his head.
You lop off his head?
Quickly.
I swing my axe. It embeds into the tree. His head is just sitting on my axe, and the rest of his body just sinks to the floor.
As you do that, you notice a chain that's around his neck with a red ruby on it fall to the ground.
Hey, I never said I was good at investigation.
Oh, no.
And when it does, it makes a poof of smoke, and you hear this, and it's gone.
It disappeared?
Just the chain's there now. The stone is gone.
So the stone's gone. The body and the chain are still there, you said?
Yep.
I guess somebody knows.
Ominous.
I guess sounds like somebody's been listening in on our conversation.
Jess, what'd you have to say?
I said somebody with some magic skills needs to do an Arcana check. If they recognize the sparkly bit that poof.
I have detect magic. Would it help at this point?
Well, we know it's magic.
It would tell me what kind, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what
I've never used.
the gemstone is gone?
Right? Would it still work?
Nope.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't
not.
work anymore because the magic's not there anymore.
Right. Okay.
But you would maybe know what it is, wouldn't you, if you got enough roll on your Arcana?
I'm letting
No,
you.
since magic works differently in this
No,
world.
I was-
I actually. Oh, not me. Drake.
I was talking to Chris.
Yeah, I got no arcane affinity.
I thought you did.
That's Sergeant
I've got
Alien.
a one, but I don't think that would do anything.
Is that his armor?
That's your boss.
Oh, that's our boss. What kind of armor is this orc wearing?
Cool.
Pretty much skins. The only usable equipment you got off him was his axe.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we need to head to the camp.
Okay. And I'll load that. I'm gonna load this, and we're gonna take a break.
Thank you for watching our game. We appreciate you all very much. If you like our content, please take a second and like and subscribe to our channel. If there is something you do not like, leave a comment below. We would like to take a minute to thank Farland World for the wonderful setting we are playing in. You can check them out at farlandworld.com. You can follow our campaign on Obsidian Portal at sapphireknights.obsidianportal.com. We are using Fantasy Grounds as our virtual tabletop. They are at fantasygrounds.com. Again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe so we know you enjoy the
Is there
game.
anything you want to do before you go into town other than put on your clothes?
Yeah, I need to get rid of some weight somehow.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Put it in the cart. That's what I did. That's why I'm not encumbered anymore.
Because you have some other things in your inventory, you know, your cipher and your note and stuff like that. You want to find out what's on that before you go back to town, is what I'm asking?
Yeah.
Back to town.
You have a
Back to the
cipher
people that were supposed to
and
be
some
helping.
notes.
Right. I thought we would have a secret place in camp that we could do that.
You have your tent, yes. You want to go to your tent first?
That sounds fine to me.
So I need one of y'all to roll an intelligence check to see if you can figure out how the cipher works.
The tent's big enough for all of us, or
Oh yeah.
just okay?
Well, my intelligence is a 10, so I'm not very smart.
Yeah, it's not mine either.
I've only got a plus
Just straight
one.
intelligence.
13, but it's only a plus one. So.
How's your intelligence, Chris?
+0.
What about the bard?
That's what I was gonna say. Ask Jesse. What's your
My
intelligence?
intelligence is only a 10. I'm all about flamboyance.
That's
Okay,
cool.
I'll do it.
Gardis.
I'll go for it.
No, Gardis
I'll
has
go
it.
for it.
Oh,
Gardis
no
has
way.
the highest.
Okay, go ahead, Gardis.
All right. So it's just
So, hey, I'll give him my inspiration or whatever that is that she gave me.
16. You figure it out. All right.
I figured it out. Yay!
Cool. Now I
Okay, what did I
can give you
figure out?
some.
You figured out the cipher.
Yeah, how to
cool.
work the cipher, yes.
Oh, cool. Wasn't expecting that, but okay.
All right, so let's start paying attention.
But I just want to roll shiny math rocks.
The cipher lets you realize that there have been, when you look through some of the notes, that that there's information that's being passed from the camp out to Droghag, and it's pretty reliable, decently reliable information. To include, the last note says that you guys had arrived in the camp.
So somebody's spying.
It had your names, but it had your names written out.
Does it say who sent it?
It doesn't have. It doesn't say that you're Sapphire Knights. It just said that that some new people had come to the camp, and the letter was addressed to Droghag.
Okay. Does it say who it's from?
The only signature you see is a B.
Did Gabi tell us about the letter that he had seen?
Yeah.
Because Gabi would know that information.
Gabi didn't see a letter. He saw a cipher.
He saw a cipher.
But he also seen something somebody seen something that made that one girl look evil. Or
Yeah, that was a detect good
tendency.
and evil.
Yeah, I think I did good and evil, but I think she was just dark. I think it's, if I
She
remember
wasn't
correctly.
technically evil. She had a dark shade about her.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was.
Shadow.
Does
And
her
that was
cipher?
vivid, right?
Yeah. Does her cipher look like one of the ones that we have?
It looks similar.
So we have a connection. We have. What is it?
We have circumstantial evidence at best.
Yeah, that.
Well, I say since they don't know we're Sapphire Knights, that we probably ought to not promote it right now, since we know there's evil here, or a spy at least, and that we should not flaunt who we are, and then.
I'm just gonna go back, since you guys have all slept since then. The person that you saw the evil on was Bevan.
Yeah.
Her name is Bevan, I believe. She is over here. Bevan O'Neill. Actually, it's not Neil, it's Nell. And her father is Kieran O'Neill, who is the head of the head guy of this camp. The guy that hired you to go kill the undead. Pretty much. And he's a straight shooter. And his daughter is just, that late teenage year age.
Well, if I would suggest we put the robes up, because if there's a spy in the camp, then we just we'll be tipping our hand. As far as anybody knows, we're just random do-gooders.
Our capes that we wear are fairly common.
Yeah, they're common. The color is rather unique, but they're not clean, so there's not like a logo or anything.
It doesn't have a symbol on it that makes us knights.
No.
So it's unknown. The cloaks aren't known to be Sapphire Knights.
No. If you were to see a group of people walking with the cloaks, you would assume that group is Sapphire Knights. But the cloaks themselves are not enough to set that off. You'd have to see them all together to say
So
that.
they could still assume the worst about us. The worst.
So then,
But like I said, in this camp, you have no problems with anyone in this camp. Maybe other than Bevan.
until now that we have evidence that somebody is doing something wrong. And we know for certain that we suspect her now, but we know for certain her father is not a bad guy.
Yeah, you know for certain.
How do we know that?
Because you've done a insight check and you rolled a 20 when you first got here.
Okay.
And detect good and evil actually detected good on him.
Okay, so do we take this information to him or not? And that's to the party to ask them what they think.
I actually have to look at my personality traits. I know what Nicole would do.
Well, what I'm thinking is since we suspect her, hello, sweetheart, that we would go to her father. We are under the impression that he's a straight shooter and a good guy. And he would, we wouldn't, what I'm saying is we show him this letter, he's going to know her handwriting.
Yeah, but is he the kind of guy that's going to defend his daughter to the hilt, or is he the kind of guy that's going to throw his daughter under the bus?
And
if he's a straight shooter like we think he is, he's not going to take he's going to be upset and hurt, but I'm sure he's going to do the right thing.
Right, but also you only have circumstantial evidence.
I know. Unless he recognizes it as her handwriting. And then it's not.
Oh, part of what the Blue Cloaks do is give the people a chance to change their ways. So maybe we wouldn't turn her in immediately, maybe talk to her first and give her the opportunity to turn to good before doing something that might harm her.
That sounds good.
Yeah, but we need to do that without tipping our hand that we know that she's the spy, if she is the spy.
Are you going to try to gather any more evidence?
Yeah, but how?
The smart.
You know there's a cipher here.
Right.
Somewhere.
Snoop her tent.
Yeah, snoop her
We
quarters.
We don't have Gobby.
Our snooper's not here today.
Yeah.
She has a tent. She has her own tent out there.
We'll send him to snoop it.
Can we NPC Gobby? Because he is our... Okay, well, none of us going to be able to do it.
Well, the thing I would suggest is I would drop some armor. That way, at least the people who have stealth don't have disadvantage. So like the ranger.
I got a pretty good stealth. I could put on regular clothes and y'all could maybe draw her over to drink, and then maybe y'all could invite her over for a beer, and then I could sneak around and try to get in there and check it out.
What if we have a distraction?
Yeah. Lyric can totally distract her with something awesome.
Well, as you're contemplating this, you hear from out in the center of the courtyard, because you're in your tent, I'm going to assume.
Right.
Up on that little mini stage, you hear Nathy O'Rourke go into blows with somebody in the middle of that, up on that stage. And you look out just to see him hit somebody and knock them clean out of the ring.
Oh, it's a fighting ring.
And he's sitting there with no shirt on, and he's like, bring it on, bring it on. Next up, bring it on.
Hey, guys.
I look at Lyric, I say, how's your fighting skills?
Oh, no. How about this? We need whoever's going to be the muscliest of the bunch. I can go out there and I can present you, and then you can battle. And while
that'd be a good one for Chris.
No.
I'll do it.
That's a good idea, because your presentation, you can do a bardic inspiration on them, and I can do my guidance on them.
I still have guidance. Do I still have that guidance?
It would have gone by now.
Okay.
So Nathan O'Rourke, he talks in kind of a deep voice. He's bringing up here their James, or not James, Krellick. Let's see what you got. You got to drop that armor. No armor on the stage.
And I pet Krellick on the back. You got this, man. And I guidance him.
And while they're doing that, I go out the back of the tent and around the breads while in regular clothes.
We'll put you on pause then. Nathan O'Rourke says, let's see how you can fight. Says, you look like a pretty scrapping young man. Says, want to put a wager on it?
I run up and I grab Krellick by the shoulders and I look at the guy and I say, are you sure? Have you not heard of the mighty Krellick? The flinger of friends? Okay.
No, little lady, I hadn't heard of him. Or little sir.
Let me tell you about
or
him.
Little something.
That's right, little something.
He's got a big beard, you know. He's an old guy. Dude, let me get this picture out so you have it.
Well, he's a...
Oh, what a guy.
I'll go help the sneaky guy.
Okay. He reaches over to the side. He has that, walks back over to the corner there, and it's an open ring. There's no ropes or nothing. So if you get thrown off it, you're on the ground. He goes over to where it is, and he has a sword hilt down there. But he has two swords, and he pulls out his big one, looks at you, and slides it back down. He grabs his other one, and he pulls it out, and it glows. As it's drawn, it glows. And so it's a long sword. It's a moonblade long sword.
All right.
It looks better quality than just a standard moonblade long sword. And he sets it out. And he says, "This is my wager."
Ooh.
When he sticks it to the end of the deck, it kind of rings, goes ding.
Well, I look at him and I say, well, I don't have nothing near that quality to put up, but I will put up my armor.
It's fair enough. Fair enough. He says, how about instead of your armor, anything you brought back from them towers up there that I hear about?
I don't know what we really got. Remember, I just stay in the front and keep everything else away from my friends.
And then you remember the gold necklace.
Well, I do, but I also remember the gemstones too. So I don't know what the party would be willing to wager, you know? So I just kind of look back at them and to look to see if anybody's going to be willing to put something up. If not, I'm just going to...
I still have a hold of Krellick, right? So
right.
I drop Krellick and I walk right up to Rourke and I look him square in the eye and I say, the armor is good enough.
He says, I'll take the armor, you know, I'll take your armor. Just
persuasion.
And then I look at him.
Suggestion?
Yeah, that'll work if she's got it.
Will you say suggestion?
Yeah, I don't think you have that spell.
If you did, that would be awesome. You could say something like, lose the fight to Krellick.
I flip my hair like this. I flip my hair and I bat my eyes and say, that shiny armor would definitely make a fantastic addition to your little setup here. You've already got the weapons, you just need the armor.
He raises his hand and he twirls around real quick and he snaps his finger, and on the other side of the camp, a band starts playing. And he says, I think you might be wanted somewhere else.
What are you talking about, sir? I'm wanted by everyone everywhere.
And then the beat hits you. You're like, you can't help it. You're like, dang. She's like the Saturday Night Live sketch.
Grab me and go, woo!
But over
Well,
here,
Krellick-
we mark it.
Krellick just kind of stretches his muscles out, pops his knuckles.
Right around
Gets
here, where
ready.
that green line is, there's a band playing. It's just a couple instruments. So,
That's just right. That's just right across the fire pit.
yeah.
It's okay. I'm like feeling the beat, and now I'm going to inspire Krellick because I know he's got this.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
This is the mighty ballad of Jump Boom Boom. There once was a jolly band, a reckless bunch of fools, who traveled by sea and land, swinging swords and stakes, no rules. Faced with a choice between two, they climbed one tall tower to shoot a flame arrow true, then raced to use their power. Once they were on the right trail, they caught a terrible bull. It seemed like they would fail, but strong Krellick was no fool. He killed the beast in a clash and climbed the tall tower steps. Hit by a magic flash, Krellick was knocked down next. The others ran to attack, their arrows and spells flew true. Gobby went to distract and then tossed his friend askew. Though they weren't strong as most, they fought hard with all their might. They were ready to boast, prepared to win this long fight. They counted their small dragons way before their eggs had hatched. They started their bragging, but then they heard a loud scratch.
Very good.
Cool.
Yay!
Very good. I like it.
That is awesome.
I
Very
do
good.
feel inspired now.
I'm telling you, that's good.
So let me. Who's going on the sneak mission? That is going to be
Me.
Yeshua
And me.
and Trick.
I
Okay.
left my armor, my pike, and my shield in the tent.
Okay. Drop your AC. As he says, as you see that happening, he looks over at Gardas and he says, "Both of you against me."
Lyric and Gardas?
Gardas
All right,
and
Gardas
Krellick.
and Krellick.
I look over at Krellick. I was like, I look over at Krellick. He shrugged my shoulders. I'm ready if you are.
To drop your guys' AC,
I did.
How do I do that?
go up to the very front and drop it down to.
Well, I think if you just uncheck mark the inventory armor, it should automatically do it.
Take the shield off and your armor. Yep.
Apparently my shield wasn't. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm at 13.
Let's look at Relic. You the same way? Yeah, you're down at 12. All right, so we'll run
Yeah, I
a
was
count.
about to tell you, Michael, I was going to say, I got this.
I got this.
You got this.
Last words, huh?
Yeah, famous last words.
Do I need to give him something for the inspiration, or does he just get get to check it?
And you get an extra d6 when he rolls.
Okay.
Are we back at full health?
Yep.
Am I?
You're part of we.
No, I got wounded in that battle.
In
Yeah, I
this fight, I'm just using fists, right? No weapons.
Yep,
Yes.
just fists. It's in your inventory.
All right, I see it.
I've got my character set for stealth.
Let these guys do their battling. And then about halfway through it, we'll stop and run that other part. Okay?
Okay.
So it gets you guys up on the stage. And where you're at, no matter how this happens, you won't get advantage on this roll. So it doesn't matter about flanking. You're not going to get it with him. So don't even go there.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. But you'll see why. You'll see why. So he's standing in the middle. He says, well, see who goes first. And we'll go, boom. Nathan O'Rourke goes first. He hits first. And he takes Gardas, left hand, right hand, left foot. Hit, miss, hit, right? Dang, Gardas, you got hit twice. Gardas just took 11 hit points of damage. He got hit twice out of the 3 times. And Krellick ducked out of the way. Now you realize this isn't going to be an easy fight.
Now, do I get feet too, or is it just fist? And if it's fist, do I get 2 attacks or 1?
You get 1 attack unless your character gives you 2 attacks. And if you the damage on the same, if you choose to use fist, all you do is raise your damage. But it's only for you would be a strength plus 4. It's the same. It's the same for you. You don't have unarmed combat, do you?
No, I do not.
Yeah, so no, kicking a punch would be the same thing. You can throw 2 punches, but if you do, the second one's at disadvantage.
Okay.
Next up is Gallows. And he ducks and pulls away. He pulls back just a little bit, still staying within your reach, but he backs up just slightly. And you realize he's slippery. If he would have wanted to move away further, he would have.
Yeah. And I'm swinging a miss.
You want to try the second hand with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Can't do much worse.
No, not really. Well,
I guess you can.
If he slips and falls, so he has to get up his next turn.
Wow.
Krellick's up.
So can we use any abilities or anything?
Yeah. Gonna dragon breath him.
No. Giant might myself. So now I'm bigger. See if I hit him first.
Miss.
Wait a minute. I get to roll that other 6. Bardic Inspiration.
Yep. Still miss.
So, still miss. All right. Do I have anything else? No, that's it. But I have advantage on strength.
You can use disadvantage and throw another punch.
Yeah.
But I think you lose your bardic inspiration now then on that one, don't you?
Right.
Missed again.
So 9. Wait a minute. You got to add my. Don't add the strength, do you?
Oh, you didn't. You rolled an attack with. You should have rolled an attack with disadvantage. Yeah, you missed. 14 misses.
Wow, he's got one heck of an armor class.
And he's unarmored. All right. Nathan O'Rourke came up on top again. His initiative was a 20.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same way.
Yep. So he attacks fist to you, Krellick, and then decides to headbutt you. Missed on all of them, only did the 1 hit attack. Ooh, wounded. As he does that, he dances away, and he dances back just one little bit. You would normally think you should just be able to swing at him, but he was slippery. You didn't even have the chance to get an opportunity attack.
Yeah. Oh, we're still standing. That's all that matters.
Okay, yep. So he's technically out of your range.
So that means we got to move toward him.
I'm going to move up to him.
As you step in, he kicks you square in the chest. But then you get to hit.
Alright, let's try this again.
Hit.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
He's taking some damage already. He's taking 4 damage.
Yeah, I'm trying for the offhand. At disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh well.
Krellick's gonna move up just enough to hit him.
Okay. Well, you're big, so.
Yeah, so about there.
Okay.
Then I am going to take a swing at him, and I'm gonna teach him a lesson and let him know he ain't nothing special.
Hit.
Hit. Alright, so I roll that. He takes 4 damage. And then he is going to take... It didn't show the extra D6 damage that I do.
It didn't give that, so that'd be 12, 8. So roll a D6.
3 more.
Alright.
Yeah, because I don't add any strength bonuses or anything to it. Alright, so an extra 3.
You try your offhand?
Oh, yeah, I do. I will do that, and I will do that at disadvantage.
And you slip and fall.
Okay,
Can I interrupt here for just a second? Michael slipped and fell the first round, but didn't stand back up.
Did I?
Yeah, but it's all right.
Sorry.
Hey, can I use an inspiration on that?
On the last roll, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
And you fell down.
And I fell down. Man, I was meant to be on my butt.
The thing is, he got up from this butt and then fell back down.
He's put ice on this.
So Nathan O'Rourke, he does his little, well, if you guys are taking it easy on me, I guess. And he swings around, and he moves around you like a ballerina. He steps on your partner, Gardas, and does some parkour crap off of him and lands here.
Oh, God.
And with a flurry of blows, he hits Gardas. Okay.
This guy must be a monk or something.
So he does his fist pop.
He missed.
Hits. Does damage.
Hey Mo,
Uh-huh.
can we interact in any way?
Yeah.
Like, could I run up and slap him on the shoulder and say, "You got this, Krellick," and then do cure wounds?
I imagine if you get caught doing magic, it'll be bad.
Okay,
This is all for good fun, so it's not. And then he does the other fist. Hits. He does. Oh, that was a kick, wasn't it? No, that's a fist.
No, it's this fist.
Okay, good. Then he swings and does his little kick, but he holds it back and hits. He stops just a second from your head and moves over and tries to kick Krellick instead and misses. Showing off, misses. Then he does his fury of blows. Hit. It's 3 of these. Hit. And he dances around, and you, trying to stay, you feel the, he can't bonus action, but he still dances just out, he's just inside your range, so he doesn't slide out past it. And he whirls, stands there, look all pretty. You guys now know you have stepped in a fight with someone who is really good with their fists.
Yeah.
You got a fist fight with a monk.
Yeah, but like you said, this is all for good, clean fun.
It's all for good, clean fun.
So while they're getting their butt kicked, I'm going to reach out and rip off some leaves from a bush. And I'm going to go shake him up here. And I'm going to go, rah, rah, ree, don't kick him in the knee.
So you got an inspiration out of that, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I got an inspiration.
You feel inspired.
All right, here we go.
I think her character should get some inspiration for all that.
I've got more. It's okay.
Yeah.
She got more. 22.
22 hits, just so you know.
It's not letting me put that D6 on top of him. I just have to roll it separate.
Yeah.
All right, so 6 more points of damage. Oh, and then I get to do my attack at disadvantage. And how bad did I do that one?
You missed.
I still missed.
It wasn't a nat 1 at least.
Oh. But anyway, I got 6 points on him.
Alright.
This fight will be over soon, so don't worry.
Yeah. One way or the other. I smile at him. It's like, it's a good fight. After this, first round's on me. Oh, come on!
It was so close to an 18.
I know!
And Nate Roach says, and the second round, too.
There we go!
Hit.
Alright, now the offhand.
16. Hit.
Oh, it did hit. Okay. I thought it didn't. All right. That's
Four
going to be
damage. Billick's turn.
Okay, here we go.
You rolled a
Get
20.
him
on
again.
initiative.
21.
Hits.
A 1. All right. And then my offhand.
So that was a 5 damage. I just
Yes.
got to add the +1 in there.
Does that hit?
Hits. 4 damage. You don't get your bonus on the second one, right? So,
Right.
cool.
You know, it's been putting. Oh, I was putting it on the wrong one. All right, so 4, 8, 9 points of damage to him.
Gardas is up next. Come on, Gardas. See if you can see if you can even make his lip bleed.
Well, like, end your turn, bro.
How does he look?
He's not even sweating hard.
Oh, okay. Dadgummit.
Yeah.
He's not even breathing hard yet. Not even breathing hard. 4. But you guys not having unarmored combat, you know, you're just your fist is only your strength mod. It's hard to make any damage.
I'm going to go ahead and use my second wind as a bonus action. I ain't hear no bell.
All right. It's Nathan's turn. Nathan grabs a hold of Gardas by his shirt sleeve, I guess. And you need to do a grapple, which would be a dexterity save. DC 16. You pass that. What is that? So he hits you with an attack. Yes. And then the kick towards Krellick. Krellick is down. He just crumples. He stops the fight right there. He grabs a hold of Krellick by his armor, or by his shirt, drags him to the end of the stage, and drops him off.
I got this.
he says, fair fight, it's over. He said, but you can keep your armor, my friend. He pats you on the back there, Gardas, and he jumps off the stage himself. So, you know, by him jumping off the stage, he forfeited. And he walks over to the beer and ale section over here, and he picks up a small keg of quadruple hazedelic phantasmic ale and hands it to you. This is your prize, my friend.
Right? I said I was buying the first round, so here you go.
Well, he gave it to you, so it's on him. He wasn't even he didn't even bust his lip. I mean, just barely.
Well, it said he was wounded, so I mean.
Yeah. So that's anytime he takes a wound.
Yeah.
He had 34 hit points and he had 100.
I'll go over and I'll give some medicine to Krellick. Get him back up on his feet.
Yeah, Krellick needs a medic, and I need a glass. I need something to open his keg with.
So we're gonna go with Drick and Yeshua. What are you doing?
Well, we're going to stealth around over to her tent. After they invite her over for beer.
Well, are you gonna do it right? Are you gonna do it in the middle of the fight where everybody's watching the fight?
That's what we were doing. So I guess, yeah. Okay, so she'd been watching the fight.
So I need a stealth roll on you. You and Drick.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
You think so?
I disappear.
And you're the stealthy one?
Yeah.
That's what you kept saying. I know you were saying you were the stealthy one.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's got a +5.
I got a +5.
Yeah. Change the color of your die.
Yeah.
It's dice jail.
The DC's only 10 because you're not trying to hide directly, so. You did okay.
At least I got it to 10.
So I need one more stealth roll to see if you can get past the fish meat market and the smithy to her tent.
All right.
Boy, I am really stealthy.
So you make it to her tent, the
That's pretty
backside
good
of her
without
tent.
armor. All right, you sneak in there and I'll keep watch. If anybody starts
Okay.
coming around, I'll let you know.
So do I got to stealth
I need
in
you to
or
describe how you're going to get in, and then we'll decide whether you're going to roll to get that part.
Is the backside secured, or is it just pulled closed?
It's got a tie tying it closed.
Okay, so I'll untie them and peek in, make sure there's nobody in there first, and then I'll go in all the way.
Okay. There's no one inside. And all I need is, I would just say, an investigation.
Not bad.
Okay, cool. In there, you find another note, a ciphered note, and a decipher, just like the one you have from Drokag.
Can I read the note?
It takes a while to decipher one, so you want to do that in this tent?
No. Is it too complicated to copy and leave there so I know that it's there and I can have her father go there and look for it?
You're not going to be able to copy it, no, not in a reasonable amount of time. I mean, don't get me wrong,
So
you can copy it. It's just you're going to be rolling some to make sure you have enough time to do that.
I'm thinking if I take it, then it's just my word against hers that it was in her tent.
True.
Unless I come out of her tent and say, hey, look, you hear what I found. And that just blows everything. She's going to take off running. So I'm going to try to hide it where it looks like she hit it, but in a different spot than where she's got it.
Okay.
So what do I need to do for that?
It's a stealth still.
If this is happening while the fight is going on and Bebin is watching the fight, what is the time lapse there?
They have
What do you
another
actually-
2 turns, 2 actions before the fight, because
So can I couldn't copy that.
the entire fight only lasted 18 seconds. Just so you know.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. Okay, so it's not long enough for him to be able to
Right.
copy it down.
It actually lasted a little longer than that. They all had 3 turns.
Yeah, there's 6 seconds per
But
turn.
16 a turn, that's only 46 seconds.
No, 1 round is 6 seconds.
Is that
And there's been 3 rounds.
And there was 8 rounds.
It only went from top to bottom 3 times.
right? Which there's 6 seconds per action.
No,
So it's 18 per
No.
turn.
there's 6 sections per turn. All of them are operating simultaneously.
Oh, yeah, per round. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
So you have
Okay.
another 2 rounds until your fight is finished.
I wouldn't have enough time to copy it.
Nope.
So I'm going to have to hide it in another location like she hid it. So do I see an extra pair of boots or something?
I'll say you can find a place with your investigation roll. You found another place.
Okay. And then I'm going to sneak back out and go back around.
You found a reading book there, and you put it inside the reading book.
I asked him, did he find anything? What happened in there? I was
I
keeping guard.
any of my tracks as I'm moving out.
Okay.
As best I can.
Chris asked you something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said, I asked you what you find in there. Anything? What happened?
Yeah, I found another letter and a cipher. I left it in. I put it in a different location, so we can prove that it's in her tent.
Okay, great. We're stealthing away as we're having this conversation.
Okay. So I'll need a stealth. I don't think you need to get all the way across again. I think you can just get out there past the smithy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's just 1 roll. 19 and a 7.
I'm out of inspiration.
Can I give him
You can,
mine?
roll, you can cause it to be re-rolled. Yes.
I would like to do
Okay.
that.
Go ahead and re-roll there, Alan.
As Yeshua is about to step on a stick, Drick says, "Wait, hold up. Watch your foot."
Exactly how that works.
Thanks.
So you come around, and I'll put you here by the fire between the smithy and the meat and the fish place. It's actually just fish.
Cool.
For some reason, I didn't type up all the meat. And you come out. You see
Cool.
Evan coming back to the tent, walking past the cart here. I need you to roll a perception, both of you.
Okay. Wow.
Your eyes got caught. The smoke of the fire kind of got in their eyes real quick.
Yeah. I hate rabbits.
She walks a little past you. The only thing that you notice is she looks a little nervous, and you she's gripping the front of her cloak as she's walking fast, nervous.
As in she's grabbing her cloak like she's hiding something, maybe?
Not with that roll.
We assume she might be just worshiping her god.
80 degrees outside and it's cold.
She has a nervous twitch, unrelated to badness. I can relate.
P with a W, and I think you got it right.
That roll, she could have been walking down the aisle with a whole box full of notes that are all enciphered, and you would have both said, "Look at her shoes! Look at her." She continues her walk. I need. Who else was outside? That would be Lyric. Lyric, roll me a perception.
Well, isn't Claire right there?
Perception.
Yeah, she
you guys
walked
are gonna
right by
love this. Hey,
Nice.
that was actually really good.
Lyric, you
Considering.
noticed when she walked by you, she was just calm and collective, and all of a sudden she got really nervous, and you saw a red glow on a chain at her neck, and she took off towards her place.
I very quietly whisper to my companions and tell them,
Okay, so you sneak back over to these guys.
yeah, and I go, "Psst, there's a shiny bit, a red glowy shiny bit. She's got it."
The people who didn't see it,
Would it
have
be-
no clue. And the other people who aren't anywhere near the thing are completely informed. Completely.
Who did she inform? It would have been
It would have been
me.
you, Krullik, and Gardas.
Did it look like the same collar thing as the orcs when we heard the laughing a couple of hours ago?
Yes. She rolled an 18.
Yes. Oh, I bet it's against her will. We have to save her.
Do we need to confront her, or do we need to tell her dad? Or should we split up and try to do both?
This is the point where Gabi is my moral compass, so I don't know what to
You
do.
relied on the thief as your moral compass. You've kind of really messed up.
That's bad when the rogue is the moral compass of the group. I say we allow her to come clean by confronting her, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll get her dad involved.
Okay, yeah,
That's-
I can. Yes, yes.
We need to keep
This
an
is-
eye on her so she doesn't try to slip to her dad and blame everything on us.
Here's the thing. We know that necklace was enchanted somehow. We don't know with what.
I mean, we do have another chain to prove that the other one has been destroyed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but no proof that came from the same necklace as hers. All she has to do is lie. Depending on Daddy's loyalty, he believes her, he believes strangers. Just saying out of character, honestly, if somebody comes and accuses your daughter of something, who are you going to believe? Straight shooter or
Right.
not, who are you going to believe?
Yeah.
Your daughter or some stranger accusing your daughter of something evil? Just
Okay.
saying.
My suggestion is y'all make up your mind what you're going to do, because she's walking towards the tent, and me and Derek are sitting over there just dumbfounded by her pretty shoes.
I know what. Why don't we follow and maybe just out of the blues say the name of say Drokag or Baron or something like that, and see what her reaction
Okay.
is.
I'm gonna leave this. We're gonna shut down for the night, but I want you to remember this one thing: the diamond that's on the necklace is the same type that were underneath the carpet, and you put on the top and tip of the arrow.
Oh,
They look vaguely familiar.
one of those boom boom.
So that just changed the whole game. That's changed the whole game. Because if we let stuff reveal, then there's a good chance she can go boom.
Yep. It could be a suicide, homicide type situation.
Fell to the
I
ground.
didn't hear you, Alan,
I said, why didn't it blow up when it fell to the ground?
because the guy was dead.
Oh, in other words, it's there to kill them.
You're putting a lot of things together, but you get the impression that there's more to those necklaces than just someone laughing at you.
All right.
So it's 9:30. I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
Wait, next session, we will what?
Next session, you will confront Bevan.
Will we go to her tent and talk to her
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
next session?
Yeah. Do it behind closed doors.
Yeah, because we need to get some info on what's happening. I mean, if she's being
But
told to do this against her will, well, then we need to take care of that. But if she's doing this on purpose, then we can't let her hurt any, innocence around here.
Right.
yeah, I don't think we should start out aggressive though.
No.
Correct.
We should assume that she is in need of help.
Right.
And also, you might want to think is this while you're just off at a game there, the market is here. So if there's anything you need, it's probably here at the market this time. There's potions and
Yeah, we're healing potions from that woman with that white or whatever it was.
there's
Yeah.
weapons, there's
I need arrows.
provisions, there's a bunch of stuff.
All right.
Thank you for watching our game. We appreciate you all very much. If you like our content, please take a second and like and subscribe to our channel. If there is something you do not like, leave a comment below. We would like to take a minute to thank Farland World for the wonderful setting we are playing in. You can check them out at farlandworld.com. You can follow our campaign on Obsidian Portal at sapphireknights.obsidianportal.com. We are using Fantasy Grounds as our virtual tabletop. They are at fantasygrounds.com. Again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe so we know you enjoy the game.